Hi, my name is Jenny, and I have a confession to make that I've been keeping. I've been keeping this secret. I've been keeping this secret since 2004, and it's now 2010. It's actually been almost 7 years since this event happened, and only recently have I been able to talk about it. So I guess this is a confessional of sorts. I don't really know who I'm confessing to. When I was 23, I changed the history of art. It's a pretty big statement to get off my back, actually. In 2004, in February of 2004, on February 18th of 2004, actually, it was that day, that I single-handedly changed the history of art. I was living in Venice. I was an intern at the Peggy Guggenheim collection. And I gave a tour to a bunch of people at the gallery. There was about 20 people, all English speakers, but from all over the world, that came to hear me talk about Jackson Pollock. I had just graduated from my undergraduate degree, and I thought I knew quite a bit about Jackson Pollock and the abstract expressionists, and I really liked them because I just was baffled by the way that they portrayed women, and I loved the myth around it and all those sort of things. So I was really excited to give this talk, and I went around the room and I talked all about all of his different paintings, the different gestures, the different materials that he used. And when we got to his painting Alchemy, that's when I changed the history of art. I just did it. I just lied. I told this story. And at the time, I don't even think I thought it was a lie, because I'm not one to lie. And it was only recently, like I said, that I actually realized that I told this lie, and that I changed the history of art for 20 people. So the story goes, the painting is Alchemy. It was painted in 1947 with the drip painting technique that Jackson Pollock became famous for. And as an intern, we worked with the staff. We worked with the staff at the Guggenheim in Venice, and one of the staff members was a bit of a Pollock aficionado. He knew a lot about him, and he told us this little anecdote about this painting. The painting was a typical drip painting by Pollock. Like I said, 1947. Really thick, the drips were amazing and incredible, and it was so layered. And the main difference in this painting between the other paintings that were displayed in the Jackson Pollock room at the gallery was that there was a glass panel covering it. So I told these 20 people, I told these people that trusted me and that were hanging on to my every word, that the reason that there was a glass panel in front of this one, but not the other ones, is that, in fact, that painting, Alchemy, 1947, was still wet. And that the glass panel was put there to protect people from getting wet, from getting dirty. And that a couple years before I was giving this tour, so in the early 2000s, the painting actually dripped down to the ground. And I point to this one place in the painting that used to have a drip. And I looked right at all these people and I said, see right there? See that little part? There used to be a drip there. And now it's gone. And now it's gone because it dripped away, because this painting is still wet. That's a lie. There's nothing true about that except for the fact that there is a reason why there was a glass pane on the painting. And the reason is that someone actually stole a drip. So there was a drip in this one little spot. And the reason it was gone is because someone swiped it. Someone stole that piece of that Pollock and now owns a piece of a Jackson Pollock painting. Why I didn't tell that story, which was, I don't even know if that is true, but at least it was told to me by someone in an authoritative position. Why I didn't tell that story is beyond me. And why I told this other story, this blatant lie, and not only a blatant lie, but an actually unbelievable story. It still haunts me to this day, and that's why I'm confessing here. And I don't know what's going to happen after this. I don't know what the implications are of telling a lie like this that's so profound and runs so deep into ideas of history and truth and authority. And I'm doing it here because I am ready to confess, but I'm not ready to face the responsibility of what a lie can do. I thought a lot about writing to the Peggy Guggenheim collection and apologizing. I thought about writing the estate of Jackson Pollock and apologizing. But I'm not ready to do that. I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get in trouble. It was a little lie that I didn't think would go anywhere. But on February 18th or 15th, somewhere, it was after Valentine's Day. We know that. Somewhere after Valentine's Day, in February 2004, I changed the history of art.